This is Trabr. We're creating the technology and the ecosystem for everything building. We're creating a market network which boasts a marketplace and a mobile-first, cloud-based suite of project control tools for builders, consumers, trades, suppliers, for everybody. All on the smartphone, all remote, all mobile, all for building. This is Trabr, and this is a building conversation. Tony Huxley here from Trabr Limited. I'm joined today by Gareth Evans, the owner of BMC Blue Chip
BC Blue Chip Maintenance and Construction, yeah.
Glad to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Tony.
I appreciate you making the time available to talk to us today. So this is our first episode together in a building conversation, and as I say, I appreciate you joining us. Before we dive into all these questions, and I've got a few of them, I'd really appreciate it if you give us a bit of an elevated view on Blue Chip Maintenance and Construction, and Gareth, and your background, and who your clients are, what you do, all that good stuff. All this marketing, Gareth.
Yeah, marketing, righto. So, fairly new to the building game. Mostly, spent a lot of time in carpentry trying to not have staff after doing a few years early on and realising the tax man took it all. But I've bounced back, got my builder's licence and decided to head on in again. So it's been a couple of years now in the building game, and so still finding my feet in terms of projects and where we're heading, but generally renovations is what we've been doing. That's what I was trained in from other builders, and that's, it's a lot of client interaction doing that kind of job, and that's pretty tricky, but renovations where we want to be. We get to do a little bit of everything. Some jobs a bit of maintenance, some jobs nice big renovations, and a lot of them go hand in hand,
And you haven't sort of started to do the new build side of things yet?
Not so much on the new builds. Granny Flat, if you can call that a new build, I guess. It's a new build, but mainly renovations, big extensions, on the back of houses or whatever we can find in this market, to be honest.
Yeah, and being sort of here on the inner south side of the city, I guess there's a hell of a lot of rich opportunity for renovating because there's a lot of federation around here.
Yeah, there's a lot of old houses. You've got the inner west with all the terraced houses all tucked in together, and they've all got wonky walls and wonky floors, so they need some attention. But it's wherever the work is. There's the older blocks, Padstow Heights. We had a job out there, which big blocks. But old houses again, so
and a lot of fibre
and some we had some young clients out there who are that sort of clientele who are wanting to invest in their own house and maybe make their little home maybe their longer term home,
the palace.
Yeah, that's right. So we're just trying to find whatever clients we can, I guess, at the moment for the right type of job. And also the clients always want the right type of price, so there's a fine line there of trying to deliver good quality without losing on the job, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I guess the challenge being a chippy, if I can call you that, is that you love the detail work, you love the...
Yeah, well,
and federations are, for want of an era, is rich in all that.
The bottom line is, you're always going to have to fudge something because of the wall's not straight or whatever. But if you can make it look good, and the client's happy, that's the target, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah.
And as long as they pay the bill because of it.
Well, and that's the follow up. Yeah.
So the Blue Chip Maintenance and Construction, how much of it's maintenance work versus construction?
Look, we've done quite a lot of maintenance. From my carpentry and maintenance kind of days, I've got a lot of old clients that keep coming back.
Oh, okay, nice.
And for the last 6, 7 years, 8 years, whatever it's been in Sydney. You get the odd call after 5 years. Oh, I need this doing and this doing. And jobs like that for us generally, sometimes they lead to much bigger jobs.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't like to rule them out.
Never say never.
But then again, I'm not really into... I used to do real estate work years ago, and I'm not into
so
that
real estate
anymore.
like as in maintenance?
As in maintenance for real estate.
Rent roll maintenance.
And, horrible, yeah. So not going back there. But for existing clients and friends of clients and, you know, the network, yeah, sure, no problem.
And the fact geographically you're here sort of in the beautiful Bardwell Valley part of the world, is most of your work sort of local south side, or is it more spread out across Sydney? Or
well, after working on the North Shore for a couple of years with another builder, I decided I don't want to travel over the bridge if I don't have to. So I'm trying to stay this side of the bridge, basically, yeah.
Stick near your backyard.
That's right.
Between here and the golf course.
That's right, yeah.
Listen, thanks very much for joining us, Gareth. I really appreciate your time.
No problem.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.
Good on you.
Cheers.